Hello, and welcome to Cox Business Edition. My name is J.D. Myers with Cox Business, and today we're pleased to have Dr. Alex McMillan from McMillan Sedation Dentistry here with us today. Dr. McMillan, welcome.
Thank you, J.D.
It's great to have you here. So I got a few questions for you.
Sure.
As a small business owner, what do you see as some of the biggest challenges you face today in your business right now?
Obviously, it's the economy. I think we're very fortunate to be in the Northern Virginia area and be insulated from it somewhat, but that still impacts my patients' decisions in a lot of ways. They're still very careful when they make those decisions.
Absolutely.
Probably the biggest issue after that is employment. It's very difficult to find the right type of employee, train them, and then get them to be able to function. In my practice, where we practice all of the disciplines, being a sedation dentist, I have to be able to do everything in one spot. Training that staff person and then getting them to convert that into the process and then providing hospitality and care that we expect, that's the biggest problem for us right now.
Are you recruiting right now?
We're actively recruiting, always looking for that next person.
That's great news. So let me ask you another question. You have multiple offices across Northern Virginia. Tell me about the technology you use.
We have a great new product that we're getting ready to introduce. It's actually a drill-less filling process. It's more for younger kids, younger adults with newer, what we call incipient decay, but it is really promising. It will go in and do a lot of things that drills used to do in the past. It saves a lot of tooth structure. We're very excited about that. We have a new product that we're using as well. It can detect the presence of periodontal disease in my patient's saliva. Periodontal disease is a big problem for a large segment of the population. It is a risk factor now. You combine that with diabetes, coronary artery disease, it becomes a big problem. That is a big help in us identifying that for our patients.
Absolutely interesting. So when we're talking about technology, so how does technology keep you connected as you kind of move around the business? How does it help you run your day-to-day operations?
We can always log into our service remotely from multiple locations. iPhones, iPads, laptops, you name it. We transfer information back and forth from our practices daily. X-rays, patient records, you name it. If I forget something in the evening and I'm at home, all I can do is log in and I'm there. It's a lot of fun. We consistently stay connected, and that is a huge a plus for us now.
So you're really, really wired. So how does that transition with that technology and helping your customers? How do they help them with their customer experience using technology in your offices?
We have multiple services. One that stands out that I can tell you about is a product called Demand Force. Our patients can schedule appointments, change appointments, communicate with us, even rate us, and that is a huge help for us. It's a much more hands-free process, big help for us.
Wow. So let's continue on this technology thing. So how do you use technology to promote your business? Can you spend a few minutes telling us about that?
Well, everybody has a website.
We
just recently switched over from Flash to HTML. That's a big undertaking, but our website is a whole lot more interactive now. Much better graphics, much better color picturing. Obviously, you have the bios, you have the services, but we can interact through that. Patients can make appointments. We can take their input from our radio advertising, which we use a lot of to drive our sedation patients into the process. They can complete their forms, have them all filled out, sent into the practice. So when they come in for their appointment, we have all their information. They're set and ready to go.
Wow, that's great. Well, Dr. McMillan, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for being part of Cox Local Edition.
Thank you for having me, J.D.
Absolutely. And I want to thank you for joining us at Cox Business Edition. Have a great day.